I'm Tyler, and this is Trick Tips.
Alright, so to do an ollie, what you want to do, put your back foot on the tail of the skateboard and put your front foot right about in the middle or so. Or it doesn't really matter, but in the middle is where around I put it. And so what you want to do is you want to bend your legs. You want to tap down on the tail of the board, and at the same time you want to jump up. And then you want to side your front foot out to even out the skateboard. So pretty much it's going to look like this. It's going to look like that.
Alright, I'm going to tell you some problems with the ollie. Basically, when you do an ollie, you want to make sure that your balance is set. If your toes are too far over, your board's going to go over. If your heels are too far over, heels are going to do the same, the board's going to go over. So just make sure that you're balanced, your feet land over the bolts, nice and centered, so you don't fall, because falling hurts. Also, you want to make sure that you have enough speed and pop to get over the object, because if you clip and you fall, that hurts too. Basically, just have fun with it and make sure you know what you're doing. Make it look like this.
Alright, frontside 180s. Pretty much what you want to do, same motion as an ollie, but this time with your feet. You want to bring your toes off and hang them off a little bit more than usual. And then what you want to do is that you want to bend your legs. You want to bend your legs, you want to wind up your body. And then all at once, you want to tap, side of your front foot. At the same time, you want to bring your back foot around and swing it around. And then you want to land, get used to the landing switch, and then right away clean.
Alrighty, you got a backside 180. Basically, it's a lot like the frontside 180, except you're spinning the other way. You're spinning blind, so you can't really see what's going on. You have to have a lot of trust in your board control. Set up your foot like an ollie. You want to wind like you did on the frontside 180, except in the other direction, so you have enough torque to bring it around. You don't really have to pop these high, and helps a little bit when you're learning to land part of the way and then pivot the rest. It actually looks a lot cooler too. So basically, it's really scary to learn these. You slip out a lot. There's a lot of luck involved, so be careful when you're trying it. But in the end, hit a little pivot. Looks real nice, and your friends will be psyched. Take them out in a game of skate.
Alright. Problems with the backside 180? You get your shoulders bound up, you scoop the 180 over, you're leaning over your front foot way too much, you shoot out, board goes flying into a sewer, into a car. Bad stuff. So try to not do that. It's bad news, man.
Kickflip is a lot like the ollie, but the setup is a little bit different. What you want to do is position your foot a little bit at an angle so that when you kick out, the board flips. Basically, when you start to get a flip out of the board, make sure that it flips all the way, because if it lands not far enough, you land primo and, get all kinds of hurt. If it lands too far, you just don't get anywhere at all. So once you flip, Just keep an eye on that board. Watch out for the grip tape. Catch it and ride. Okay, tray flips up last. Basically, before you even start learning this one, you want to make sure you have all your basic flip tricks down so you have a good foundation before you start this. It's a really hard trick. It's really frustrating to learn. It'll take a lot of patience out of you, but keep at it. Tray flip setup is a lot like a kick flip, but bring your foot a little farther back this time because it's going to take a little bit more pop, a little bit more spin to get it all the way around. A lot of people think that you have to flip it really hard, but really, you want to hang your back foot over the board so you can get a good 360 spin out of it. It's going to be spinning really fast under you, so you can't really watch it to make sure that you're going to catch it. You just have to get used to how hard you need to flick and how hard you need to spin, and hopefully you'll get it right eventually. But your friends will be really impressed when you do. I know mine were.
Alright, problems with the 360 flip. It's going so fast, there's a million different things that can go wrong. But the most common problems is when you flick it, you spin it out, it's flipping underneath you, but it flies out in front of you. The way to just remedy that is just like try to keep it under your feet as much as you can. You should be fine. Another problem is always landing with one foot. That just takes time. There's no other thing you could do about it. Another problem is always landing primo. You land primo, your board goes on its side.